Hey Aquarius, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. This is your September reading for the whole month. This could resonate right now or later on down the line. It's for Aquarius. It's for anyone with Aquarius placements or anyone else who's guided to see the Aquarius reading for whatever reason you're guided here. My readings are predictive, so if you don't know what this is, all the more reason to pay close attention because they're predictions of things that are coming down the line. Also, remember, right till the very last second of this reading, and I can't stress this enough, even on Cancer's reading this month, I had to come back on camera at the very end. Sometimes things come through at the very, very end for specific people, like random messages. And at the very end, this could happen for you. And sometimes I even have to come back on camera. So if you could linger for a couple seconds at the end of the video, you might get a special message. All right, let's get into it. Spirit and angels. And oh, thank you so much, you guys who supported us through the hurricane. This is why the readings are late for those of you that don't know. We just had a major hurricane blow through here. There's tons of cleanup. I still have to power wash my house. I still have so much physical work to do. It's ridiculous. Unpacking, resetting everything up. I mean, look at my office. It's been totally reset. I apologize that it's been, that I'm only getting the readings out little by little as I can. I'm trying to squeeze them in around everything else. Hurricanes are a real pain in the butt. Even if they don't cause damage, and we are safe, no damage, no harm, nothing happened to my family. The only thing is it's a lot of work. So apologies to you guys who have been waiting patiently for your readings. Let's get into it. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for anyone who's guided to see this Aquarius reading. What do we need to know? What is the focus here? What do we need to know? What are the messages for anyone guided to see the Aquarius reading for whatever reason they've been guided? Okay, well, we got way too many. I'm going to take the ones that are all face up and put the other one back. At the bottom, you have despondence. All right, so I'm just going to leave it as is with the ones we have out here. I feel like quest, workaholic and quest, and expansion and wisdom. This is the chakra wisdom oracle. We're also going to be using the chakra wisdom tarot, and we're also going to be using the light seers tarot. But all these blue ones, you see, you have 3 blue ones. I see how there's blue around the outside. You have 3 of the blue ones. You have 1 of the green ones. But the blue ones are throat chakra and the green ones are heart chakra. But because you have so many throat chakra cards, there might be something you need to say or do. Or when I see quest, workaholic, expansion, this says to me there's something that I am on a quest working on, and it's expanding my world. So in whatever area, this does not have to be work, but it could be a creative venture. It could be anywhere where you want to put effort into something. And it comes from this wisdom in the heart chakra over here. And if you look closely, this empress, that's the empress for me, and all this growth. There's something here about wisdom and growth, this expansion, this work, this quest. It's like I'm putting work into my growth, or growing something of some kind. Let's find out what it is. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. Aquarius reading for anyone who's guided. All right, let's do it. What do we need to know here? Right out of the deck falls the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords falls in the position of your central issue. So this is, I'm stressed out or worried about something. It's been a burden on my back, but you're about to dump it. See how she's looking right at the Ace of Wands and it's reversed. So you're finishing up something here. Let's get a little bit more. Can we get a couple more cards here, please? These are shortened versions of our normal monthly reading. There's 3 less cards than usual to start because of the fact that it's, you know, the hurricane and they're running late already. Okay, there we go. We got all 3 of them. All right, so let's talk about it. We've got the 8 of Cups in the reverse. We've got the 3 of Pentacles right there. That's that work being put in right there. All right, we've got the 10 of Cups reversed, another 10 in reverse, and we've got the 6 of Swords in reverse. Whatever has been on hold. I mean, literally can't go anywhere. This is Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. Both should be in the upright where we're moving forward, we're moving on, we're progressing. There's no progress happening here. Why? Because of something that you're stressed out about, and it has something to do with this expanding your world in some way. It's something, look at the hanged woman. They call it the hanged woman, but this could be, listen, no gender on anything here. This is someone who's waiting for a new beginning and for the wheel to turn. Look at this. I want the wheel to turn. I want my new beginning, right? Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, excellent with the hanged person here. So you're getting clear on something. You're looking at something. Your wisdom, observing, you're taking in information, your growth. Remember how I talked about the wisdom also being growth? That's what the hanged woman or man or person does. They take in a lot of information. Now, whatever this is something about the past with the Six of Cups reversed and the Nine of Wands. And it probably has to do with some kind of partnership because you get the Two of Cups behind that in the reverse. You have a lot of sacral chakra coming in here, and you have a lot of solar plexus coming in here. These are the yellow ones and these orange ones that are coming out. So you got the orange ones are back here with the partnership, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords. So something's got you stressed out. I would definitely say if you're into balancing chakras, there's a lot of free stuff on YouTube you can check out. Anyway, but what I see is someone waiting for, this is like, I'm waiting for my new beginning. And it has something to do with something that happened in the past in a partnership that left you in that Nine of Wands protection. And remember, you've got Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups, both reversed. I mean, you've got all these nines and tens, and the Wheel of Fortune, just another 10. Okay, so you have nines and tens everywhere, and you already have your ace coming in. Hanged woman is taking in all this wisdom while they're in this state. Hanged person, right? He, she, they doesn't matter. I'm accepting all this knowledge. I'm on a quest working on expanding and wisdom and expanding and wisdom in my world, in my life, and taking all of this knowledge that you have been sucking up as the hanged person and using it. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands. Where do you want to put this energy? This energy has to go somewhere now. Now that you've collected it, what do you do with it? Well, you can't stay like this forever. In the Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, we have to now progress, right? Move forward. We can't stay fearful of that movement forever. Those swords are not going to get you. She's fearful that if she stands up or she moves forward, that these swords are going to fall on her, but they're not going to. Spirit says part of this work process is actually going for Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, actually going for Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Whatever this is, the wheel, you've been given all the tools. On this Wheel of Fortune, we have the Magician who stands with all the tools they need for their new beginning. So the truth is, whatever's going on here is being done as your, it's the end of your cycle. Ace of, no, I'm sorry, I said Ace of Wands, but exactly. The Ace of Wands is already here. Your Ten of Wands is done. Your Ten of Cups is done in the reverse like this. No more unhappiness. No more carrying burdens. No more feeling stuck or fearful or anything. It's time to put in the rest of the work for this quest, this journey, this expansion. Part of this expansion comes from taking yourself off the hanged person podium here. I'm going to cut myself free. I've already taken in all the information because I'm standing here with all the tools I need for the new beginning. So now all I got to do is actually take and make the move, right? There's something here about not letting the fear hold you back because you're at this one last step, but it's almost like it's like you're just sitting at that last step going, wait, what? Like, I made it this far. And Spirit's like, you did. You made it through the whole tarot. to the tens. You are at the precipice of the aces right now, there's like this one last step. I can't stop looking at this three of pentacles as the ace of pentacles. It's like this one last step is the final work, three of pentacles, needed for the ace of pentacles right there, for the ace of wands right there. You have every tool you need already. All right, let's find out. This is coming through very strong, guys. All right, let's find out what we need to know. Spirit and angels. Anyone for the highest good for Aquarius. What do we need to know? What are the messages? There's something here about what you've learned and what you've experienced being the catalyst to move you forward now. And it just, I don't know if you don't realize it or if it's just you're fearful, because the central issue is this fear of this one last step. But there's something about a last step, and this step is the step needed. What do we need to know? What are the messages? Aquarius reading for anyone who's guided for the entire month of September, but it could resonate whenever it resonates. All right, let's take a look at the Nine of Swords, central issue. What about the Nine of Swords? Why are we standing here in fear? Sitting there in fear, I should say. Nope, that's too many. We're not taking all that. Why fear? Why the Nine of Swords? Okay. Well, the Seven of Wands is reversed. And see how she's in her protective bubble and all those wands are coming at her, but she's like, nope, I'm not even looking at them. If I let my guard down, are those swords going to get me? If I stop protecting myself and keeping myself separate and in a protective bubble, are all those swords going to come down and get me? Ten of Swords at the bottom. This is nothing but fear. This is all in your head. I feel like, oh, now this is probably because of the past. So keep in mind. You're fearful because it's happened before in the past. Six of Cups reversed and the Wounded Warrior in a partnership, right? You could have dealt with someone who took advantage of you, someone who put you in all these fives, Five of Cups, Five of Swords, yuck. No one wants to be in them. This Ten of Swords, you could have been betrayed. What? In a partnership. Two of Cups, I kid you not, it's right there. Your fear, your Nine of Swords, fear, is that if I let my guard down, am I going to be, stabbed again? Not only 9 times, but maybe even 10 times, There's 9s and 10s everywhere in this reading. You are at the very end of this quest, this expansion, this wisdom. You've done all the work. That's why the workaholic card came out here. And the work really is you survived this, you lived through this, you stayed and you observed, you grew, you took in the information, you've put in your time, but now it's time to move forward, because sometimes, every now and then, people get stuck in the hanged man state. Hanged man, hanged woman, hang whoever, it doesn't matter. He, she, they. We get stuck in this, and we don't know how to get out of it because we've been in it so long. And this is normal. It happens to everyone. And we just, our boat's in park, our feet are in park, and we're in the protective bubble for so long that we don't know how to come out of it. We're fearful of the world out there. It's like the baby being reborn into the world. They say when you die, it's peaceful, but when you come into this world, it's so scary. We don't realize that because we're babies. Being brought out of this protective cocoon. All right, so I'm going to come out of this protective cocoon that I've been in. This is a cocoon, that's how a cocoon hangs from a limb. I've been in this, and now you want me to come outside of it and be the blossoming butterfly being born again? It's a scary thought when you've been in a protective bubble and in a cocoon for a long time, but it's time. All right, let's take a look at the Six of Swords reversed with the Eight of Cups reversed. I'm going to do them together. I'm going to move them over here because I want to do the other two together as well. All right, we've got this Six of Swords, Eight of Cups reversed. I want to know more about it because they're saying the same exact thing to me. Aquarius reading, Six of Swords, Eight of Cups reversed. What do we need to know about this the most? For anyone who's guided. Yeah. Listen, your happiness depends on this Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Whoo, I got chills. You have 9s and 10s everywhere. This is all about your new beginning, the end of an old cycle, that moment of bursting out of the cocoon that you've been in. This reading is so important for someone. You're happiness, your stability, your everything really depends on this, on you getting into this energy. This is a completion, but of happiness, of stability. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. And you've been just sitting in limbo, not budging, because if I let my guard down, I'm going to be like, demolished with all these swords that are going to come at me, and I'm so scared of this. But this is part of the work. It's part of the quest and the expansion and the wisdom and the journey. You can't stay like this forever, or you're not growing, you're not succeeding, and you're not moving forward. Now, if this is your reading, of course, remember, I know people get triggered when we talk about this kind of stuff sometimes. Please don't feel triggered. If it's yours, you'll know it, right? And then hopefully you'll get something out of this reading. But there's tens and tens and tens, nines and tens everywhere. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups again, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords was here a minute ago, 9 of Swords is here, and the 9 of, wasn't there? Oh, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is another 10. Oh, the 9 of Wands back here. Okay, so you have the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. Okay, look at that. We got the Empress and the King of Swords. Both came out reversed. This is all about a partnership. Something that happened in this Six of Cups relationship, partnership in the past. Whatever happened turned you into the wounded warrior, afraid to budge, afraid to move. So, I mean, this could be a wound from way, way, way back when. This could be something more recent. It's going to be different for each of you, but it left you in this emotional state with the moon here. And look at how they is drowning in their emotions, right? This person is drowning underwater in their emotions. This is reversed. This is your moment to heal. Look at the sun. Talk about healing. And jump into this beautiful Page of Wands energy of action. This is, I am going for it. See how she's about to grab that wand? I am getting out of what I've been hanging out here in, and I'm grabbing that wand. I have all the tools I need to create a new beginning, a new life, a new cycle. This almost feels to me, honestly, about someone who is ready to seize the day. About the Three of Coins here, Three of Coins. This all happened because of someone who felt hurt in a relationship years ago, or even, it could have been more recent, but it really feels like this could have been family related for sure, because we have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles here. Tell me about, but the truth is, when you lay down this burden of the past, literally lay it down. I am done with the unhappiness and the burden I've carried about this past that I have hung out here that caused me all this change in my life. And now I'm ready to use everything that I've been given, every tool I've been given, because I was the wounded warrior and went through this pain in the past. I'm ready to use it all to my benefit to gain my 10 of Cups back with my 10 of Pentacles in the upright. But I can't do it if I don't move forward. This 8 of Cups and 6 of Swords got to be in the upright to have this completion, this beautiful fulfillment of energy. You've got to be Hanged Person in the upright, in the reverse. So the Hanged Person already enlightened and ready to now move forward rather than stay hanging, right? This is where we need to be, forward bound. Let's look at the Three of Coins. What do we need to know about the Three of Coins? Wow. Three of Coins reversed and the Page of Pentacles. New opportunity. The old opportunity, the old situation, whatever it is. For some of you, it could be a work situation, because Three of Coins often is, and we have workaholic and work and work. We have it 3 times. But for those of you, this is more about relationship, and I think it's going to be for most of you. Give it a 50-50 split here. For some of you, it has to do with work or partnership in business. For others of you, this is definitely personal. But whatever this is, we're going to put some kind of work into something, but not the old thing. We're putting the work into new opportunities, new the page of pentacles. It's all about the new, because we already see that the old has been holding us back for far too long, and it has to go. So this is really about releasing something from the past. It had to do with definitely some kind of a partnership, no doubt about it. But whatever it is kept you fearful of coming outside of the bubble, and kept you in a state of the, like, this was, I'm stuck in the past because I was wounded in the past. So where did the wound come from? It came from some kind of a partnership here that ended. And I really do feel like it ended, but this partnership was filled with fives. It was filled with, there could have been a lot of gaslighting. There could have been something about feeling taken advantage of, or there could have been actually bullying or even abuse. Five of Cups, sadness, sorrow, loss. You could have felt like somebody could have betrayed you and hurt you and stuck 10 swords in your back and kept you in this. This is like, I am so afraid because of what happened here in the past. I am so fearful of progressing forward into anything. Excuse me. And my throat chakra shut. And remember, all these cards that came out in the beginning that were throat chakra cards, all of a sudden my throat chakra closed up there. So you have just stayed quiet and been marinating. And I literally mean marinating in this energy. But I will say this, while you were in this energy, you've learned a lot. While you went through what you went through in the past, you learned a lot. And Spirit has handed you every single tool you need through this effort. And these tools are for your new beginning. They're for your new opportunities. But you got to put some kind of work into the new. The past or whatever happened way back when has held you back for far too long. It's time to progress into new. When you do, if you allow yourself to get in the boat and get on your feet, whatever it is, to move forward into new opportunities, they both take you to new opportunities. It's when we leave the past behind and we go on that journey that leads us to new beginnings. This is really about you expanding your world, right? And putting the work into the new opportunities, and bringing in this sense of fulfillment and stability in your life. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This really feels like a reading for someone who was hurt so badly in the past. This is what somebody thinks, like, I'm never going to do that again, because what does that do? It leads me to pain, right? I end up the wounded warrior with knives hanging over my head, and I got to stay protected. But the truth is, really, that's all in your head. Just because we've been harmed in the past doesn't mean we're going to be harmed again in the future, especially if we've learned and been given all these tools. If we've learned something from it, if we now know what we don't want to get involved in and what we don't want in our lives and what we do want in our lives, we're more wise to let the right people in and don't let the wrong people in. It's almost like Spirit saying, look, now. Right? These are supposed to be shortened versions of the monthly readings. Let's get, and it had to do with commitment for you, Aquarius. Let's get you a couple of cards. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for Aquarius or anyone else who's guided to see this reading. What do we need to know? What are the messages? What are the angels? These are angel cards, guides. Courage. Yeah, look. Courage to dive in. Courage to use all the tools I need and all the wisdom I have from everything that I gained while I got enlightened about all this stuff I had been through as the wounded warrior in the past, and realizing that fear of what happened is only about the past. It's not about what it actually is in the future. The future is going to be different than the past no matter what. All right, guys, I hope it helps. There's respect and there's beauty, and it is a matter of respect. And this is what you now know. Like, you don't have to even think about it. Spirit's giving you these tools and you now know. I do these 2-week extended readings so that they cover 2 weeks for you guys. I do them for all the signs of the zodiac that are actually growing their part of the channel. So if you look at the other signs, a lot of them are, thousands of people are watching their videos. Why? Because they take a second to hit the like. If you guys hit the like and you all do it and everybody participates, your section of the channel will grow, and then I will put all that time, it's a ton of time, into giving you guys 2 week readings like a lot of the other signs get. Don't forget to hit the like and comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, bye bye.